I'm excited about a new strategy development this weekend. A lot of strategies you see these days, they have, you see the market make this quick move, and then you think it's going up, and then it pulls back, only to stop you out, and then continues to go in that direction. So I've got this momentum reversal that happens all the time in the E-mini Nasdaq. It's different than any strategy that I've ever developed in the fact that the trend indicator is a very short-term trend indicator for the day. Most of my trend indicators are longer term for the day. This is very quick and very short, as there are so many different trends during the day now in the E-mini Nasdaq. And here is the back-tested performance summary to February. There's 415 trades, so this is a short track record, and it does test well before February, but it really has done well since February. It's a new strategy based on observations that I've been watching, and you see it's at equity peaks. And so you see the momentum indicator at the bottom. It uses the momentum of the market. It uses a trend indicator, and it buys these pullbacks. And so the indicator is proprietary, and you see this, see the long signal here. It assumes the market is up. Actually, the trend is up. And so it buys this pullback momentum. You see momentum pullback down here. And so if you're developing strategy, if you're looking at strategy, this momentum indicator in the E-mini Nasdaq is one to look at. When you want to buy it, look for the momentum to be down. And when you want to short it, look for the momentum to be up. And this is the way this strategy works, using a proprietary trend indicator. Momentum down, you buy. Momentum up, you short. If the trend is down, you short it. If the trend is up, you buy it. You can't tell from the price action. It doesn't look like the trend is up right here. It might look like the trend is down here. And so it doesn't look like the trend is necessarily up here, but it's a very short-term indicator I've found to work for the trend, and the strategy works well. Let's take a look again at the performance summary. Nice average trade profit as well. $70 here. Under 415 trades, 56.87% profitable. It uses a $300 stop loss, and we have a variable profit target. And it looks at the current volatility to determine the profit target. A lot different than a lot of my strategies in the fact that the indicator is very short term and the profit target is variable. So this is the setup. Let's look at the monthly returns. And you see 51.90 in August, made 97.05 in April, and 84.40 in March. Had a losing month in April, small month in February, June, and July. Those are still good months. A lot of trades here in August. A lot of momentum reversal, obviously, and then a lot of momentum reversal in April, and less trades in March, but nice profits here, 84.40 on less trades than there were in May. So I want to change the date and go back a little further in this so you can see that it works before this time period as well. And so it has a shorter record. This doesn't test back 10 years like a lot of my strategies for the portfolios, but it is a new pattern, and the drawdown is low, so you can risk a small amount. This is a small amount when you trade futures, to risk $2,000 or $3,000 on a strategy per contract. That's a very small amount. You could also trade this on the micros and risk 1/10 of that, and those are small numbers for futures. You would risk a worst case drawdown in this scenario. You could wait for a series of losing trades. It's had 5 consecutive losers in a row. Again, it has a tight stop. $300 is a tight stop in the E-mini Nasdaq. And here's the trade analysis. It's had, the winning series is high. The losing series, oftentimes you see 2, 3 losers in a row. It's rare that you see 4 or 5 losers in a row using this method. I love getting in on pullbacks. If I'm going to go long, I want to buy the dip. If I want to go short, I want to short the rally. It's hard to do when you read the tape. If you're emotional and you're a momentum trader, you feel like you're going to miss the move, so you want to jump in. So you got to be patient, and this strategy helps you be patient. It helps you find the right timing to get in on these trades for the current market conditions since February. I'm going to pause the video and back it up, and I'm going to show you the results going back a little further than February of 2019, so you can see what the results would be going back further as well. Here is a back test to the beginning of the new volatility. We saw a low at volatility at the end of 2017, and since then it has picked up in a new way at new levels, and this strategy is becoming flatter. It becomes more the norm, and it is a shorter record. I have a special offer on this through the Labor Day weekend through Tuesday at noon, and the special offer on this for an annual subscription usually is between $4.95 and $9.95. Annual subscription is $2.95 for this strategy. This is only in TradeStation right now. I've just developed this in TradeStation, and I have not been able to code this in NinjaTrader. That will take a significant amount of time. So I don't have that available yet in NinjaTrader. It's only available in TradeStation and Multicharts, because Multicharts uses the same language that TradeStation does. And this is the annual subscription. And open code, because this is a new strategy, because it's a short record, if you want to modify it yourself, if you want to make this better, open code for $9.95, and typically sell open code for between $5K and $10K, and that price will go up because it does use a proprietary trend indicator, and a proprietary trend indicator is used in other strategies, and so you get access to that for this strategy to trade momentum reversals in the E-mini Nasdaq. Again, that is a special offer through Tuesday at noon. It's about 24 hours from now. That'll have this special offer. Then these go back to normal prices, and this is for TradeStation only and Multicharts actually. TradeStation and Multichart 64. I would make it available in other platforms. I simply haven't been able to code it yet in those. It just takes longer. TradeStation and Multicharts use easy language and power language, which are very quick and easy to code and let you code your market observations, while NinjaTrader and other platforms that use C programming or Python take longer to convert that easy language into a more complex code. So that is the update for the NQ momentum reversals and what I'm going to be trading this week, what I'm going to be looking at. Look forward to seeing how this market responds in September, and it should be very interesting as we've started out with a big gap down on Sunday night to mimic what we saw last week.